we got Ichika Nito with The Moon's Elbow featuring Marcin. Now, there's been, I think this is an interesting collaboration because both of these guitarists right here had some controversy with people trying to call them fake. Marcin even has a song that is deliberately going against that, and Ichika, I feel like, is more recent controversy with his live performances not really being up to par, which I don't know. I haven't really done enough research. I still have a lot of respect for these guys. Some of their content is fantastic. Marcin's music is really good. To me, maybe once I see them live, I'll be like, ugh, but how can I judge? Okay. I did cover Dream Theater though, which is at 100,000 views, which I thought was really fucking crazy. My guitar cover for that. So anyway, shut up, Burp. Stop timing yourself. Let's listen to some Ichika Nito. You got it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that slap is perfectly placed between the little breaks from Ichika. See, he's not even using a pick, he's just tapping it with like 3 fingers or something. Oh, now he's playing around the tuning. Jesus. Oh, we're getting some strings in the production. There we go. That's a wild ass harmony, man. Ding, ding, ding. Marcin seems so chill, but he's not. The finger picking is absolutely crazy right now. Okay, so I guess that was the chorus. Little somewhat peaceful moment before I was swelling to get back in. Okay. Ichika Nito featuring Marcin. Let's talk about it. So I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. You know, I'm the guitar nerd in me always loves this kind of stuff. I always am fascinated by how they work off these harmonies. Even I feel like this is totally an Ichika song, but then we have Marcin also doing some very intricate rhythms. But like they make it seem so easy. It's like I can't stress how easy they make it look. Like obviously Ichika looks really tough with all the finger tapping, but what Marcin's doing when he's just playing these chords, he's not just like strumming, which also is a really hard technique to do, obviously with the slapping too, but he's doing a lot of crazy finger picking too, and he has his nails long to be able to play that classical guitar. So that is also just so hard to do in terms of rhythm. But like a lot of the rhythm you're not even paying attention to because you're focused on Ichika doing these tapping runs and these fun little licks here and there. The song is bubbly, it's fun, it's interesting, and we just had a conversation about like instrumental music and why you know, vocals are important, and like, can we just enjoy music just instrumentally? But the song that we listened to was Haunted Shores earlier, which felt like a lot of that had room for vocals. There was a lot of strumming action happening. There was a lot of moments where they were just doing some chord progressions, which seemed like there was room for another instrument. And where like you know, classical music or something is what I was saying, is that they intertwine like piano, like violin and cello and all these different instruments, and they're all working off each other, and it's just like, it makes it very complex, and that's why vocals would seem out of place there. But where I'm getting at is something like this. You have the complexity of the rhythm guitars from Marcin, but then you also have this like crazy guitar delivery that almost can seem like vocals. And this is something that Tim Henson does really well for me too. Yeah, I just see him in the thumbnail. But so yeah, this was a really cool track. And you know, if I'm going to base it off just like technicality and how great they are in terms of musicianship, then it'd be like a 10 out of 10. But that's not the case. It's more like how the song made me feel. And personally, how it made me feel was like, it's good. It's not my favorite from these guys. You know, just I think there's other Marcin songs that I kind of click with a little bit more, but I like some of the melodies for sure. I think this is just a fun track. Maybe it's a little bit too bubbly for my taste. That's the word I would use, but I'm going to give it a 7.9 right now. 7.4 for you guys. Okay, interesting.